my baby. I was just looking at some of the calls. Okay, here's the deal. It's, what is it?
Open
Free
phone.
Forum Friday or something. Open Forum Friday.
Open Forum Friday. Exactly what I named it. It's what it is. And I know a lot of you have questions about this, that, and the other things about, even Jack's personal life. And you are free to ask anything you want. I mean, there is nothing that we won't answer. I know a lot of you have questions about the Dan. That's fine. We'll take those. I know a lot of you have questions about Monica. Whatever. Whoever, whatever, we'll take it. I have questions why my boyfriend keeps calling his ex-girlfriend every time we break up, but that's a different one. And then he tells me.
You're supposed to move on. Remember the call yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Move on.
I just want to be totally honest, hon, and tell you that when we got in a fight, I called,
And that's your fault, because you insist on total honesty. It's healthy to lie in a relationship.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess thanks for telling me.
See?
Mister, I want to make sure somebody likes me.
That's a whole... What happened to the Happy Friday show?
And then you beat him over the head with his honesty.
No, but you know what? It's funny is I wish this poor girl that, that he keeps calling when we break up would go, look, don't call me anymore when you guys break up.
Right.
I think it's so mean to her, honestly, because, it's like she can't get over him if he keeps, like, popping up. Anyway, back to you guys. Sorry, just wanted to get that one off my chest. What?
Nothing.
Shut up. All right, here we go. Here is Kelly. Kelly, you have a question for Free Forum Friday festivities.
Yes.
Fart face. Go ahead.
First of all, you guys rule.
We rule.
I moved here in January from Kansas, and you guys are just hilarious. You make my drive to work great every morning.
Jack, may I ask an interesting question?
Sure.
What part of Kansas?
Wichita.
Oh,
Wichita.
Home of the fighting Wichitasians.
Yeah.
Wichita State Shockers.
Oh, yeah,
Shockers.
shockers. Okay, so what's your question?
My question is for Jack, actually. I think my mother is gay.
Oh, boy.
And
I don't have a song for
she
that one.
won't talk about it, and I don't want to ask her, and I hint around, and she hints around, and I was just wondering how your mom told you, or did you kind of know, or did you
That's a
blatantly
great
ask?
question.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good question.
Because what's funny is we've never asked you how she told you.
We were little kids, so this was a long time ago. I know how she found out. I mean, obviously, she always had those feelings and stuff, and she really knew. She was watching Donahue. This is a bizarre story, and they had lesbians on, and back in the 70s, it wasn't, fun like the L Word and Ellen across the street, and people were attacking them, and she got on the phone and called the Donahue show. She had never called to defend these poor lesbians, because I think deep down she knew she had these feelings, too.
Oh.
But we were little kids, and so it was a little...
So you don't really know the signs. Well,
I mean, does she have a
think
fondness
licking
for
another
softball?
woman.
Yeah.
Softball.
Does she like softball?
Well, no, she's probably a little.
Does she really think
date
Melissa
with
Etheridge rocks?
Yeah.
That's another
Oh,
one.
she does?
She does sports therapy, and so she hangs out with all these sports therapists, and they're all lesbians, and they're great women, and I'll hint around and ask her, and
Now, is she
but
divorced
nobody
from your
really
dad?
wants to really.
Is she divorced from your dad?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, about 5 years
Have
ago.
you talked to your dad about it?
No,
Hey, you think mom's
but I have talked to my brother and sister-in-law, and we all think she is. So.
Here's a weird question. Is your dad kind of feminine?
No, not
is
at
he
all.
really manly? Because sometimes you'll notice, I've noticed, like my dad, I mean, straight guy, but a little more on the feminine side where you would
That's
be like...
funny. Yeah, I know
know?
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my dad's a real manly man. And
Yeah. Maybe she doesn't see the femme.
Yeah,
Sometimes that's hard to look at.
Yeah.
Your dad being all femme.
Yeah, it's a little fruity.
Kelly, that's a great question. First of all, I never really knew Jack's story about how his mom came out. So when you guys were old, I mean, when did she finally really, really tell you guys about?
They told us when we were, I mean, I must have been, I think I was around 7 or 8. And I mean, it was explained to us as much as you can explain to a kid. Because, I mean, she was going to live with a woman
Right.
that was going to be out there.
So, Kelly, it sounds to me like that when she's ready, if she ever
Yeah,
will be ready, she'll let
tell
you
you.
know.
so
But
I shouldn't ask her.
No, I think you should let her, when she's comfortable, she'll tell you. Maybe there's, in my opinion now, there's no medical or fact to back this up.
Right.
A lot of people that I think I think it's genetic. I think for a lot of
Oh,
people, and you can, because there's a lot of times you can tell, and these people live straight because they're just not comfortable with their feelings, and you have to wait until she's comfortable and she'll tell you.
Yeah, because otherwise it might be an insult. And if you ever saw that Sex in the City where they think Miranda's gay.
Right. And that's why I haven't, because I've been, like, well, what if she says no? Why would you even think that,
Yeah,
Right,
she might be mortified,
You
and she
put her
might
on
be
the
ready.
defensive,
Yeah,
and she might not be ready for
And
you
then
to
she
know
starts
that.
boning guys just to prove you wrong.
Yeah, and that'll be yucky. When she really wants to
Right.
have her face in a big old muff sandwich.
Oh. Stop.
Hey, it's your mom.
Hey, actually, to be completely honest, I think it'd be creepier for my mom to be dating guys.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm more comfortable with her going out with women. I don't know why, but if my mom was dating like a big old truck driving guy, it might
Yeah.
creep me out a little more than dating the big old truck driving woman.
Yeah. Two moms might be fun, Kel. And by the way, my apologies because I know it's pie and not sandwich. All right, have a nice day, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I learned a new word today.
What?
Oh, holy. I was like, what is that? It's called, let's see here, testicle fortitude.
Testicular fortitude?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Have you heard of that word?
Yes.
Where?
I've heard it used. Like, you lack the testicular fortitude to be a real man. or
I've
whatever.
really never heard that, but I'm not a guy, Ben, so it's never been used on me. But here's the deal. A coach in Miami, apparently he was fired. His team lost. And so when he got in the locker room, he dropped his pants, grabbed his wanker, shook it at everybody, and said, "You guys don't have the testicular fortitude it takes to play baseball."
That's a serious coach.
And then he grabbed his testicle and asked the team if they had a set of these or were they equipped with a vagina.
Wow. And then he held it up and said, "Doesn't it look like a brain?" Ever play that game? Look, the brain! That's when it got creepy.
No. Oh, my God. All right. So, yeah, it didn't say it. It said that. But anyway, I'm sure it happened. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Open Forum Friday Fiesta stuff. And it's anything you've ever wanted to know, any personal questions that you want to ask of anybody, it's fine. Because we get a lot of emails. Sometimes, I can't get this to work. Why does Jamie keep playing with the buttons is a question. Freaking idiot.
Don't you know she's loco?
Because it's Friday.
Yay! 3-day weekend!
Wow.
I found it. I was on something else. Okay, here we go. I'm going to push the random button, and we get Barbara. Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. What's your question for Free Forum Friday?
My question is, I was reading Jack's blog and I saw that Monica was doing the nursery. So is she having a baby?
She's not just having one. She's
having two.
Oh, exciting!
Isn't that exciting? She just doesn't want us to talk about it on the air because it's early in her whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you call
Well,
it.
and I know that
Gestation.
situation.
Yeah, in her
Trimesters.
trimester
know.
season.
It's only like her sixth.
Well,
No,
you guys,
yeah.
you guys are doing a great job without Danny. I almost like it more.
Now, Barbara, you're gonna get me in trouble when you say stuff like that, and then there's gonna be letters, and then people call and say, no, she's not, no, they're not, and then some people say, I just want Jack and Stench only.
I know, but you've done a great job, and I only get to listen to you for about a half an hour, but you're great.
Well, Barbara, I really, really appreciate it. And what are you doing this weekend?
Not much. I live in Huntington, so go to the beach.
Oh, okay. Well, I want you to, if you watch TV at all this weekend, will you please look for the commercial that features these words? Hey, and no more ooze.
Ooh.
Okay, so just watch for that commercial. They say it like 5 times. And hey, no more ooze. The ooze is eliminated. Okay, so just watch that and then report back to me on Tuesday.
Will do.
Okay, bye, Barbara. Bye. You know, there are just some commercials that'll send you over the edge.
Yeah.
That one's mine. Hey,
Remember
no
Jack
ooze.
freaked out on the toes on the nose, bros? Got all weird.
Oh, yeah. And that
Old
bounty
lady.
guy or whatever is still pissing me off.
Yeah. Oh, the
I have it
winky
on
winky?
tape. We have to bring it in. I got it on tape finally. Yeah, the guy. And the bounty. Whatever. You know, he's
Yeah.
like,
And he made the birthday cake, and then he's holding the
Yes.
puppy, and he winks like
Got
he molested it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Sean. Hi, Sean. It's Free Friday Forum.
Friday.
Yeah. Go,
Exactly.
go ahead. What's your question?
I guess you're talking to me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Sounds weird. Anyways, yeah, I was
It's
just
just
wondering about what happened to the 5 questions that you guys used to ask the special guest that you guys had on the.
Well, Sean, I'm glad you asked that because I have the answer.
I know
We
what
go
happened.
in spurts and waves
No.
of ideas.
I can tell you exactly what happened.
What?
I've been dropping the ball on a whole bunch of crap lately. That was all me. And then I forgot about it. I swear I got busted by the B-Rad yesterday for something I didn't do.
Really?
Yeah.
It happens. You know what? With
Well,
Danny being gone and stuff, honestly, there's been a lot of extra drama, and so
And extra work for a lot of us.
Yeah, I would not blame you for anything about that.
No, but that's
And
what
also-
happened to it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But also, enthusiasm wanes. I have a whole box of things that we thought were fun.
Were funny.
And like,
Of
Yep.
intros for bits that work.
I had to go
Yeah.
back to
Why
battle.
don't you give us an example? Okay, Sean, so here's an example of some of our good ideas throughout the
But
years.
that was always funny. It was a good bit. I'm with Sean.
They're nuts, they're nuts, they're nuts, 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 they're nuts, they're nuts, they're nuts, 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 they're nuts, they're nuts, they're nuts, 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 they are so nuts.
Battle of the Lunatics.
Battle of the Lunatics, for example. Yeah, that's absolutely one. I got one, Jack, I think. Let me find it.
I got one. Too.
This idea.
Okay,
That was
go
it.
ahead.
I couldn't find it. It won't find it.
Oh, all right.
I can't spell. Oh, well. All right, do you have another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good ideas. This is nobody's fault.
God, I don't even
Or
remember
fun.
this one.
Oh, I got another good one.
Strap the kids into the car. Empty out the trunk. Because you're about to fill it with other people's crap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. It's time for Jamie and Danny's garage sale of the century. Or at least this weekend.
That's right. That was another one. Yeah.
And who could forget this one?
Can of Cash.
Wow.
Is this one? Will you turn me
Yeah,
up?
you're up.
The following conversation is real.
Hi, this
Yeah.
is Nathan. Please know we are here for you whenever you need us.
Jamie and Danny want to know, are you Nathan's people?
All right. This is Nathan.
Okay, I found one. I'm so excited. Yeah, so, there's been a lot.
They
really.
come and go.
Yeah, they do. And not always a good idea, but wait, where was he?
That one was
Oh.
a good idea, though, and it just kind of went.
So, Sean, did you kind of get, the idea?
I did. Actually, last Friday, you guys started something new.
Which was what?
You guys went crazy, started singing all these different songs. It was great.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was,
that was a good one.
it really led to your whole scheme that you guys did to
You're kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Like, you talk creepy. Are you talking like this or something?
I see I'm at work. I really don't.
Oh, okay, because
on
that's
the
better.
DL.
Always tell us that. Otherwise, you're like creepy.
Yeah, creepy, quiet guy.
One time I called in and I think Gig was hitting on me.
Oh, that.
he
yeah,
was. He
that
was.
that happened.
And you guys mentioned that the other day, and I'm like thinking, that happened to me with Gig. Yeah.
Hey, I found one we never used.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Kamikaze calling cards.
That was for business cards we got when we were out drinking and we didn't know who they were.
Oh,
Remember?
no, that
We
was a
never
great one,
used
too.
that one.
I never heard that one in my
We
life.
never used it.
Yeah, it was when we got business cards when we were out drinking. Well, you guys got all pregnant people, and then you got married and stuff, so we never got to do
Nobody
it.
goes drinking anymore.
Yeah.
But Danny.
You found
Here's
another
a
one?
great one.
Now?
Gentlemen, start your whacking.
Now, let's whack Jack.
Remember that when
Remember
you
that?
hit me with stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whack
I
the
missed
jack.
that. I like the whack jack. Damn it. Okay, I don't know what
Wow.
this one is. Go ahead.
Okay.
The legend lives on.
Oh, now we're gonna get calls from the other side of the country.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to play that one. Remember when Jack was almost fired because? Oh, here's one, Jack.
It's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know.
removed from the computer.
We don't do this one. I know it says test button. That's what it's under. All right, here we go.
Good morning.
You've got mail.
Melvin. Incoming message.
You've got mail.
Jamie and Danny's mailbox.
This one has been replaced by Hollis, so we technically still kind of do that one. That was for email, and now we do the Hollis.
look, we're
which are
both
our
mixing.
email section.
Yeah, we're,
Okay, well that's good. It's just we don't have an intro.
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
that really took me back to some of the.
I know. I was excited. Oh, memories.
Remember Danny sightings? That
Oh,
was
I
a whole
have that
thing.
one.
Yeah, the Danny sightings. That was a good one. And Danny's imaginary friends were always fun.
Old fun with old people.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
a lot of these are on CD and I can't find them, but we have probably 100 of those.
Joke of the day?
Yeah, I have that one somewhere.
Remember when I was married and my husband played this? Yeah.
You got to divorce a horn blower.
Remember when we played that game?
How many pins?
How many pins did I knock down?
Yeah, and I always lost because it was stupid.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. What is this one?
Medication time.
Oh, that was Danny's. I didn't know where it was. Yeah, okay. Hey, Sean? Okay, well, thank you for taking us back. We had a really fun time there.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it was like memories and stuff.
But we'll bring that other one back, I promise, Sean, next week.
No, we won't. We'll forget.
With at least one guest. All week, with at least one guest, we'll get one in.
You'll forget. I'll forget. Okay.
Everyone forgets.
I'll get at
Everybody
least
forgets.
once.
Our intentions are great, Sean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll get one in, I promise, next week.
All right. Hey, Lori, you had a question. Give us the question, and we'll answer it because we have to go to break. What is it?
I was just not without starting any fights, without anybody getting in trouble, but you guys have done such a great job when Danny's been gone. Does anybody, have, a little bit of resentment about him coming back?
No.
Okay, so here's the deal. I was going to come in with this whole thing today about, why is my boyfriend calling his ex-girlfriend every time we get in a fight. Hold on, I was going to explain. Every time we get in a fight, and is he just one of those people that needs to know and make sure she's still there and around and all that stuff? And it would be so awesome in my mind if she's like, don't call me anymore when you break up because I'm done hearing you. But I decided today is more of a light day. It's Friday. I don't want to get all heavy about it. I don't want to get all pissed off, or we're all going away for the weekend. Or we're staying in Burbank. Right, at a festival. And so I thought, we'll just do free forum Friday.
Free for all.
Fright. And I know a lot of you want to be caught up on stuff and have questions about Danny. And I thought we'd just get all that stuff out of the way. Well, one of the questions that we had was from Sean, and he said, why don't we do the Ask the Celebrity 5 Questions thing? And it's just because we forgot. We have a lot of great ideas along the way, but to be completely honest, we just drop the ball and forget.
We move on. We're moving like a fast freight train.
Yeah,
you either jump on or get ran over.
Or sometimes they're just not funny.
Yeah.
Like this one, for example.
And now, the former queen of Jalisco. It's time for Monica's Mexi Melt on the Jamie and Danny Show.
And what was Mexi Melt exactly?
She taught you white moron Spanish.
Is that what it was?
Yes. And
Because I don't actually remember what we did.
I do, and she would teach you Spanish, but she would tell you bad words and say that they were good words, and I knew what they were because I'm from Downey.
Okay, and here's another one.
No, see,
like
this
that.
one I like.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
And now, Jamie and Danny present Fun with Old People.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we kind of lost that one, and then
It's just those rainy days. Here comes the rain again. It's raining men.
Holy Lord.
Hallelujah, it's raining men.
And now, the official weatherman of the Jamie and Danny Show, KTLA Channel 5's Mark Krisky.
We
Yeah.
still have Krisky.
Yeah, but
Sometimes.
yeah, and then
From Los Angeles, the most controversial relationship experiment ever tried on television. You put two people together, and they commit to marriage, sight unseen. Can arranged marriages work? Welcome to Married by South
what was that one?
We called South America and tried to hook them up with somebody, the Dan or somebody? Or
trying to get somebody married in South America.
Warning, warning. Please be advised, the caller you're about to hear is of diminished mental capacity. In fact, he's probably one of two people. Either Joey, who's an alcoholic, who lives in his garage with 2 dogs, and ever since the '84 Olympics believes the Russians are out to get him, or Jim, the product of a Danny cloning gone wrong, who, according to his doctor, has a bad case of slow. So please remember, there weren't helmets big enough or buses short enough for these two. Thank you.
That was our.
They've gone away, the two crazies.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Sure showed no mercy for the toe sucker.
That was that guy.
That was just another great news clip from our amazing, hard-hitting news.
All right, so those are some of the things along life's path, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here is Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Jamie. How you doing?
I am terrific. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, I have to say something. You guys rule.
We rule. Even though we forget to do things that we thought were really clever.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
normal. You know, I was going to ask you something really benign since I've never been on the radio before, like, why have you never had a Big Mac?
Oh, you know what? I don't know why I've never had a Big Mac. I've never wanted one.
She's weird.
Why not? Do they roast something or what?
No. I think because okay, this is really weird. I've always liked getting a Happy Meal. Is that weird? I'm
No,
totally.
no.
I know, but it's odd because I'm an adult.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Not getting a Happy Meal. No, a lot of adults get Happy Meal because it's the right portion if you don't eat a lot, like, say, me. But the not having a Big Mac is weird.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Oh, when you get one.
Well, I mean, aren't there things in life that everybody around you has had but you never have?
Nope.
Yeah.
Like what?
Actually, I can't think of it right now. I'm driving.
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and sesame seed bun.
Sesame bun, that's it. You got to try it, Jamie. You just got to. But, you know, I also want to know, this snowboard boy that you're going out with,
Yeah.
You're really serious about him, right?
Yeah.
I heard you say you loved him and everything.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be a sock bitch for the rest of your life?
Oh.
Well, you
sock
know, the sock
bitch.
bitch thing is troubling.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's a pattern. And, you know, first time you want to rely on him to wake you up, it's a very simple thing, isn't it?
Right. Once a sock bitch, always a sock bitch.
I know. And then it turns into the laundry bitch.
Yeah.
Bits and the drive me here and there bits, right?
Right, yeah. I you know, it's something to think about, but I will say he does put in, you know, he does a lot of stuff around the house, so, you know, I can't, it's just, I don't know.
Can't bag on him that much, huh?
Well, I can, because did I tell you they called his ex-girlfriend last night?
Oh,
I heard that. I heard that before we called. Now, I'd be really pissed off about that.
Yeah,
I know
I am. Yeah.
That bleep would stop right now.
Right, but then he did that thing that you do, and then he's like, well, you know, you called Jason when we broke up, and I was like, oh, crap.
And the other moron you called one day on this show.
Oh, but that doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
I knew I wasn't going to talk to him. I just called his
That was
pager.
important. That was important because she found out that
Lever 2000.
2000 wasn't
No, that
the
was
year.
not important. It was inappropriate.
Yeah, but for 8 years, I'd been thinking it was a year.
And it's not. It's the body parts, number of body parts.
Which
that it
doesn't make
washes.
sense because in the 90s, apparently, huh?
Don't try to get out of this.
All right, it's Friday Fiesta free freaking
Phones.
Ask Fest.
Ask Fest.
It's our Ask Fest. 1-877-487-9999. Any and all questions or anything you want to tell us, feel free because it's our Ask Fest.
Ask Fest.
Like, why are we so annoying? I just read this thing that Jack just gave me, and it's just wrong. A man in Florida has been arrested for selling an Alzheimer's victim 11 organs.
Yeah. Okay, when I first read that, though, the headline, I thought, like, internal organs?
No,
you know? But
like
no,
piano
pianos.
organs. He sold him 11 organs because he had Alzheimer's.
Oh.
Remember we had a story a couple years ago, the guy who sold the guy, like, 10 cars?
Yeah, this guy bought $25,000 in organs.
That's messed up.
Not, internal.
I know.
yeah.
That's messed up.
In Key West, Florida, a drunk driver was arrested. But good news, he thought he was in New York.
That guy was wasted.
Oh, God. I'm not even going to go into all the... Oh, that great-grandma who gives birth to twins, 57-year-old great-grandmother who gave birth to a set of twins, said Thursday she danced with her husband only hours after the delivery. Hello? Deep and wide, Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing. Not right to put a Christian song there.
Nope.
Anyway, Kelly, hi.
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 You guys rule.
We rule.
Hey, I was just wanting to say you guys are great. I enjoy your show. But I'm also missing the Dan.
Who isn't missing the Dan, Kel?
Yeah. So I was wondering if you guys could play a little bit of Bobby and Steve and the Dan.
Bobby and Steve, Danny's imaginary friends?
Yeah.
All right, well, let me see. This is all I have.
Wow, Dan, you're huge. Yeah, you're huge. Woo, pumping iron.
Yeah, I see why you miss him. We missed those times. I love those Bobby and Steves. I really did. Those were so damn funny, but you had to stop doing them because our boss thought it was too mean.
No, the Dan thought they were too mean.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and complained, and then the boss told me to stop doing them.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know it went down like
There
that.
were vicious attacks on the Dan.
Oh, come on. They're
No
funny.
more vicious attacks on the Dan.
I thought they were just funny.
I thought they were funny too.
And then
When I called you a fat ass yesterday, it wasn't a vicious attack.
Yes, it was, and I cried for hours, and I told the boss, so you're getting a memo later.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding? I don't even want to talk about it. Okay. Here is Teresa. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, how are you?
Hallelujah. Yes, you're doing it,
Hello?
boy.
I'm just excited to have that little moment. Yeah, hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to know what happened between you and Heidi, and what is Heidi doing right now? Where does she live?
Heidi Mark?
Yes.
Heidi, my girlfriend that was married to Vince Neil at Motley Crue?
Yes.
Heidi that was a playmate?
Yes.
Heidi that has big fake boobies?
Yes.
Yes.
Heidi that had her lips over injected?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Heidi now lives in Las Vegas, which is really weird because Vince and his new wife live there as well. And she and I talked, I don't know, like a month ago, and she's doing well. There's been some weird speculation as to what she's doing in Vegas. I don't really know what she's doing, and I didn't ask because I'm afraid to know.
Oh, but you're still your friend still with her?
I mean, you can turn down now, Jack, because I can't find any others. Oh, I wanted hookers, guys. Shoot. I friends know. I don't have a problem with her. She doesn't have a problem with me, but we're not we were like really great friends.
Right.
But it just got to a place where, and it's not like I'm perfect or anything like that. It's just that me getting up early in the morning and her wanting to go out starting at 11 o'clock at night.
Every night's a party with Heidi.
Yeah, it just wasn't working out anymore.
Okay.
But there's no hard feelings or anything. She's a doll. I mean, she's just a doll. And
love her.
And her heart is such a good heart, and she's a good person. It wasn't working out for me. I was kind of over the, hey, let's go party.
Oh, okay. That's understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to work. Because when you have to get up at 4 and, she's like, it's 11 o'clock, let's go out. And you're like, no. So we were just, it's just different. So I don't know what she's doing, though.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Teresa. Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
I work every day. So.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm a nurse, and I work at the health department, and then I have a weekend job at the methadone clinic.
Ooh.
At the methadone clinic?
All my heroes at the methadone clinics.
Yes.
And those crooked bastards at the... It's a Kid Rock song.
I have no idea what a methadone clinic entails.
People that are on heroin, they put them on methadone to get them off. It's kind of like it's another kind of heroin to get them off of heroin.
Holy crap, that must be horrendous to watch.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but, most of them they're trying. I mean, most people they're good people, most of them.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's...
Because I just don't see somebody doing that stuff as a good person. I mean,
Well, I always think you don't know what's going to happen in your life that might make you,
I know that I can make good decisions, about
They're misguided.
drugs and yeah.
Well, that's true. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's just, I don't know. I guess, I don't know.
I need a boyfriend clinic.
That would be great. I'd love to work there.
All right, Teresa, I'm going to put you on hold, and Monica's going to hook you up with something because you need to, get outside and have a great weekend and stuff.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so hold on. Oh, and Cajun Festival
Yeah,
tickets.
Cajun Fest tickets if you
Yeah,
want 'em.
right after you're done doing that methadone. Here's Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Jamie and Danny. Boy, I have been trying for years to get on. I just wanted to know if you saw the news with the guy that was run over by a car. and they showed him in the hospital describing how to roll with the car as you're being run over. I laughed so hard when he described the man in the car being on something.
You know, it's funny because Monica was talking about that guy. He's like, and then I just rolled and rolled.
Rolled and rolled. Yeah, it was great.
The video is amazing of that.
Yeah, but you know, they've yanked the video now.
Yeah, they cut out the part where he actually. Last night they were showing when the guy got run over.
Right.
Now they just show right before and right after.
Some channels are.
Well, on Channel 11 this morning, they kept showing it.
Yeah.
And
They
kept
did?
showing- but the funniest part was him describing the man in the car driving, being on drugs.
Well, did you see that guy when he got out and he had hair on one spot on the side of his head and he was wild?
Oh, he was crazy.
I desperately needed that because I facilitate a support group for women with metastatic breast cancer, and yesterday one of my very good friends passed away.
Oh, Robin, that sucks.
I know, and I was really depressed, but boy, did that...
But you see a funny guy getting run over.
That's a winner every time.
Robin, I'm not sure how you're thinking today.
I know. Well, I'm going to take that. I'm going to try to get a tape of that and take it to my support group next month.
Oh, my
And all get a good laugh.
Oh my God! I know you gotta like Robin and her warped ways.
Yep.
She would fit in really well.
To survive. I
Oh
have to be.
my gosh! Well, Robin,
But you guys rock. You're great, Jamie. And I've been, listening to you for years, and I prayed for you with your mom and everything.
yeah, that didn't work out. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Well, I know.
Yes, it did. You had like 7 or 8 years with your
Yeah,
mom.
I know I
I
did,
know.
but I'm just was saying because she ended up dying. And just like when I was at the Vatican,
Uh-huh.
and I rubbed a foot and I lit some candles for $5 and like nothing. I think maybe because we weren't Catholic.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it only works for Catholics.
And they charge you money to take those candles. They make you feel guilty
yeah.
if you don't.
Oh, you got to pay for the candles.
Okay, so I didn't pay for the candles.
Oh, you stole candles and wonder why it didn't work?
I know. I feel guilty now. Isn't that weird? I'm like, if I just would have put $1 in the box, just $1, €1, my mom might have lived.
Yep.
Well, I've been actually living with metastatic breast cancer for 5.5 years, so
And how's it going?
knock on wood, I'm still here. I
Yeah?
wake up every morning and I feel good.
Do you have lymphedema?
No, I never got that, but I do know women who do.
Yeah, my mom had that. That was nasty crap.
It's nasty. It's very painful.
And so-
once you get it, you can't get rid of it.
So where's it gone to?
My vertebrae.
Oh, that's gotta suck. Is that painful?
No, I had radiation.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Man, you take me through all my emotions. Oh, sad. Oh, then I'm okay. Oh, no, Robin.
But anyway,
that's
that, like I said, I want to get a tape of that video.
Yeah, well, you
Make
know what?
us
I wish
laugh.
we had one. I'm really sorry because we were laughing kind of at it too.
I know. I should just record it.
All right, Robin, hold on the line. We'll give you something to, like, hey, these boobs are made. I don't know. What is our booby shirt?
I don't know, but my boobs are great. I had reconstruction.
Yeah, and you should just flash people. What was the booby shirt you have? Something like,
I don't remember.
you think your day sucks? I've got me cancer. I think we have those shirts still left. All right,
Like
so
the worst things in life.
yeah, exactly. Hold on, okay? All right. Okay, we still, what? Crusty shirt. We still have to take a crusty shirt call. How long have Jamie and Danny been together? Fought with my boyfriend. Does Jamie like Danny? And tragedy makes the heart grow fonder. That's not it. All right, so it's Friday festivities. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Co-Funky.
Co-Funky.
Go ahead and take that, Mike. It's Be Absolutely Honest Friday.
Okay.
So we're allowed to ask you, or you're allowed to ask us any and all questions. So I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I do not.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
Boys don't like me.
Do you try?
Yes, I do. What?
Kofung, do you try and go out and meet guys? Because every time I talk to Kofung, she's hanging out with other promotions people. She's like her and Kevin, who was just her boss
You're
and
like
friend. But
I don't want to say, because I'm this way, but like a guy's guy, you know what I mean? Like you're a
Guy's guy, she's a girl.
I know that, so am I, but I'm a guy's guy. Like a lot of people would consider me like
all my best friends are guys.
yeah, like that's where you hang out and you don't tend to like meet a lot of potentials because you're having fun hanging out with the guys.
you got to go out and cruise some men.
Yeah.
You want to take me out, Jack?
Oh, I know where to meet men.
Yeah.
I
Are
don't think
any
they'll
of
be
the,
into you. though.
I tried to take her out yesterday and she said no.
She did?
I invited her to Shakey's for lunch and she said, no, I'm having Chinese chicken salad.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to meet guys at Shaky.
There were some really hot, plump guys
She
there.
has a point, a huge point.
And you know what's funny?
Picking
It's
up
all
at
men.
Shakey's.
All men in there.
And don't they have a buffet?
Exactly
And
why I
the
was
game
there.
room.
Oh, and again, wow, there you go, quality.
And
right
they just
there.
upgraded. They took the drinks. You used to have to go to this bar to get your drinks. Now it's a serve yourself drink bar too. Shakey's is rocking.
I thought you got a in one.
I did, but I decided to give it a second chance and come back.
Okay.
He's not a hater.
Okay.
Give him a second chance.
See, if something like that happens, I don't come back.
I'll come back.
All right. Well, that was nice of
I'm
you.
a forgiving soul.
Of that? Feathers?
Oh,
Yep.
Kofung's trying to sneak out.
Kofung!
He got feathers in his chicken.
Chicken to China to Chinese chicken.
Why did she just leave us?
She really didn't want to have any
She
part
didn't
of
wanna be in
She
this
knew
room.
it was going
Okay.
to start to go bad at some point.
All right. Well, I asked Stench. I said, you know what? It's funny because I love Dr. Wu, and she does my Botox and stuff. Not that I get Botox. I'm just naturally unwrinkled. Anyway.
You and Marsha Cross.
Oh, my God. By the way, Dr. Wu and I were talking about that, how Nicole Kidman and Marsha Cross have the same forehead. And she's like, somebody's really overdoing their Botox. I mean, it really, that whole forehead thing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway, so she did my Botox yesterday, and she was telling me about these new Darth Vader M&M's dark chocolate that come in like
Right there on the wall. Somebody likes them that much.
and they come in with like weird colors. So Stench wanted me to know that his favorite tasty snack treat is kids. What is that called? Trail mix.
The kids trail mix. I don't even know what it's called, but it's at the grocery store. It's got M&Ms in it, Doritos, Cheetos, all bad, unhealthy stuff.
So I learned that about him today. So I asked my own questions during the break, just in case you wanted to know. All right, I'm pushing the random ask a question button. Here's Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Jamie. How you doing?
I am good. I'm on an hour and 45 minutes of sleep, but I think you guys can't tell. Anyway, go ahead. What were your question?
Okay.
Words?
Hey, Stench. Hi, Jack. I just want to
Hi.
say you guys are doing a great job, but I miss the Dan. I really do.
I know you do, and you should, because otherwise it wouldn't be the Jamie and Danny show.
And my question to you, Jamie, is do you love Danny?
Do I love him?
Do you love Danny?
No, I don't love him.
Do you like Danny?
I like Danny. I don't love him.
Do you what? Tell me, because I've been listening to you since day one, and even when he came on, when you left Frank and Frosty, I thought at that time that you had mixed feelings about Danny.
Oh, I didn't want to be his partner at all. I mean, at all. I didn't want Frosty and Frank to leave. To be perfectly honest with you, I wanted to stay their partners.
You guys, I loved you when you were Frosty, Frank, and Jamie too. But I love you and
No, I mean,
Danny now.
well, you're asking, and I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. That was what 6 or 7 years ago, and I felt like I kind of grew up with Frosty and Frank, and we'd come from Colorado together, and we were all. I mean, I wasn't really friends with Frosty at all, but with Frank I was, and we had a great time together. And then, not this corporation that owns this company now, but it was a prior company. They came in and said, guess what? We need to do this. I thought they just did it really back asswards, and I thought they did it really mean, and I thought the way that they blackmailed me and told me that I would be, what's that word? I wouldn't be holding up my contract.
Breaching?
I'd be breaching my contract, that they were going to take care of Frosty and Frank financially, but I would be breaching mine, and so they wouldn't pay me. Again, it wasn't this company.
Wow, yeah.
And so I had to take Danny, and I didn't want to be with him at all. I was really bitter at my company at the time, and I was really bitter that I'd lost 2 guys that I'd worked with forever.
Yeah, I felt that. I really did. And,
I was mad.
But I was hoping that your feelings have changed towards Danny, but you do like him, and you do want him to come back, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The thing with Danny is I think that he's made some really poor choices in his life, but I will tell you this. He would say the same thing about me.
Yeah.
I think he's made some really poor choices, and I'm mad because, and just like the therapist said, I'm allowed to be. I'm mad because, we went through once with Take One for the Team. We all bucked up and took the rehab thing on our chin, and we were fine, and we had fun with it and all that stuff. But to do it again, I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
That is the honest truth. It's like that therapist said, rehab isn't just about Danny. It's about the fact that all of our jobs are on the line here.
Right.
And he couldn't be responsible enough, not only for himself, but for the rest of us that are involved.
Right. And his family, too.
That's what I'm saying, the rest of us. I mean, we're all,
Yeah, right.
Right. I mean,
well,
so that's the only thing is I'm just tired of I don't want to be known as the show with the guy that's, either recovered or not recovered. I think that we have so much more to offer than that.
Yes, absolutely. You do. And you guys are great together. And I just love listening to you. Like I said, I've been listening to you forever. This is the first time I've called, but it was an open line today, and I've been wondering that.
No,
for a long time.
you know what? It's fair to ask. It's just that I think that Danny and I, as a team, have so much more to offer than, hey, I'm with the guy that's either drunk or on drugs, and now he's in rehab again, or now he's not, or now he's laughing because he says that he took a drink as soon as he got out of rehab and got wasted. I mean, I don't want to be that show.
Right. Oh, no, I don't blame you. No, that's not good.
That's why I have issues with him. I'm a little angry at him.
Okay. Well, and the other thing I wanted to tell you, I always get Happy Meals, too, and I'm 47 years old.
Yay, Kathy! I'm not alone. I'm so excited.
Yay!
Yay!
Anyway, you guys have a great day, and enjoy your Memorial weekend, and I will hopefully talk to you guys again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Kathy, thank you for your phone call. We really appreciate it. I hope I kind of maybe cleared up everything.
Yeah, you did.
Everything will be fine.
All right, Jamie.
You know,
Okay.
at the end of the day, everything will be fine. Everybody will say kumbaya. We'll all move on with our lives. Everything will be fine. Hopefully, just hopefully, this will be the last rehab momento. The fresh maker.
Nothing.
Lindsay Lohan allegedly is all coked up.
That's what they keep saying. And I watched SNL last week. She looks like a totally different person and maybe the oldest looking 18-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
They said she's really, really, really scary thin, and that she was in Florida and she was out of it and just like delusional a little bit and going to the bathroom a lot and like sucking up snot. They said
she looks horrible.
S-U-P. No, wait, S-U-S, sucking up snot?
Yeah, S-U-S.
I don't know what it is. She does? I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she was the host of the season finale of SNL, and she looked horrible.
Really, really thin. But, you know, people get thin.
They do? I don't.
There's other things.
Remember Brittany Murphy did that for a while, too, where she got sickeningly thin.
Yeah.
I only get thin from Beverly Hills Surgical Institute. I love those people.
I want to get Lara Flynn Boyle thin.
She's nuts.
I like
And that's
her.
not alleged. She is nuts. Anyway, I got the scoop on why Tom Cruise was so over the top
Why?
about what's her name? What is her name?
Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes.
I almost said Brittany Murphy.
That's because I just said that. That was
Oh,
in your
okay.
head.
Tom Cruise, and listen to this. This is what this is all about, you guys. Brad Pitt have a rivalry that goes back 11 years. So it goes back to when they co-starred in the movie Interview with the Vampire.
Anne Rice movie, yeah.
Uh-huh. At the time, she said, I'm in a state of shock. Casting Tom Cruise is just so bizarre. It's impossible to imagine how it's going to work. This film could be one of the biggest disasters of all time, blah, blah, blah. Tom and Brad Pitt never worked together after that. They became rivals. They both remained stars, but Tom's movies made millions more than Brad's. So when Pitt started to get an avalanche of publicity due to Angelina Jolie, people are saying Tom wanted to beat him at that game too, and that's where Katie Holmes comes in.
So it's a battle for the tabloid press.
Uh-huh, you guys wait. I'm going to get all drunk and drugged up. Yeah. I'll share in that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Also.
Because those are the two guys you think of every time you hear, like, who's a really hot guy? Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt.
Yep. And it would make sense. Yeah. If that was Tom's plan, it says it worked. Once again, he and Katie are on the cover of People magazine. As for Brad Pitt, he's avoiding the press, hiding out in a hotel room in Morocco. He and Angelina talk constantly on his cell phone. He's also wearing a new silver ring. A source says Brad won't talk about it. He just smiles and says, I promise to keep it a secret. The old promise ring. Meanwhile, the tabloids are playing up that dinner that Angelina had last week with her ex-husband. So look for the headlines too that say Angelina's other man. She had an ex-husband? Oh, it's Billy Bob? Is that who she's...
Is it Billy Bob or somebody else?
It just says ex-husband.
I don't know how many times she's been married.
I don't either. Did one of you guys fart in here?
No.
Totally stinks.
It's your breath blow back in your face.
No, Monica just handed me something.
Monica stink carried over the paper.
She walked in here and farted.
Monica!
Yeah.
Oh, she's turning all red, too.
You're turning red, too. You came in here. Why would you come in
here and it wasn't me?
Why would you come in here and fart in a closed area? I know.
Well, if I was gonna do it, I wouldn't do it in here and then close the door on you
No,
guys.
believe me, I claim my stuff.
Seriously.
I claim mine.
I'm eating runts
Listen to
over
me,
here.
It's fresh over here. I don't smell anything.
And
I
I'll
am
be
fine
honest,
over here,
I
too.
probably wouldn't claim it, but I wouldn't do it to you guys and just close the door.
So whoever
You
said
dealt
it,
it.
let it.
Oh, you dealt it. You claim it.
That's
not right.
No.
Whoever smelt it,
Dealt it.
Well, hello,
Whoever said
Jamie
it,
White.
let it.
Okay, yeah, it was me. I have the ass funk. Okay.
Maybe
No.
it's just your Funyuns.
Are
Did
you
ever think
duty
of
free
that?
now?
I'm duty free. Yeah, I'm working with solids.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
thanks.
nice.
Thanks.
That's right. You're suspect number one.
And by the way, and have I not told you way too much about it where I would claim that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
you know.
sorry, I've been having problems this
Yeah,
week.
you guys know too much about my innards.
I was in the office and Jamie all of a sudden started to light a candle. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm like, me ass stinks. Yeah, I had a little virus, and I gave it to you, so you have it.
No, I was yesterday. I had a bad day yesterday. Then I was good by the end of the day.
Hey, how are your BMs? Give us a call.
How's it going, Jack?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's what my grandma called them, BMs. Oh, you know you all do it, so don't say we're gross. Laura, hi.
Hi.
Hi. How's your BMs?
My what?
Bowel movements.
I know. I called to say goodbye.
Oh, you know what? You do turd talk. They always leave.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay, Laura. We
I got that
understand.
No, I'm moving to Arizona. I'm on my way right now.
Why are you going to Arizona?
Oh, you know, California's too expensive. I bought a house out there, my first house, so.
Jack, am I allowed to ask her uninteresting questions?
Of course.
What part of Arizona?
Outside of Phoenix in a city called Surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Surprise! It's hot as a bitch here.
Exactly. It's like 50 degrees where I'm coming from, and I'm going to like 110.
Why are you from Big Bear or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's
No, I Ventura County, right by the beach.
Oh yeah, it does get that marine layer and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
that's gonna be a rough move on you.
All right, Laura.
I've listened to you since John, you were
John
with
and
Frank.
Ken. Now I have some advice for you.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, you're going to be standing or seeing like bus stops, and you'll see all this water around these bus stops. They're called misters.
Okay.
And they turn them on so the people waiting for the buses are cooled off.
And don't drop dead.
And don't die, but it's really creepy. And then you'll see a lot of people with carpet on their dashboards, and you're gonna think, oh my God, they're like a lot of lowriders. You know, those kind of people, like the kids that are lowriders. They're not. They're like grandma and grandpa who know that their dashboards will crack without it.
Right.
Oh my God.
Your dashboard there will crack. I am not kidding.
Oh my God.
And anything you leave in the car will melt.
And it can honestly get so hot that if you don't crack the windows, it could pop a window out.
Yep,
inside
that's
the car.
true. It can, yeah.
I'm moving to.
Surprise.
In the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna fry.
And I have an uncle that's a minister there. If you would like a fine church establishment to go to, and he'd probably be your friend.
Is he the one who befriended the old lady and got millions?
He befriended an old lady, and he's now worth millions. But he has like 3 kids, and they're all set for life. Uncle Larry really doesn't talk to our family anymore now that he's a millionaire.
Go Larry.
Yeah, but he wears a microphone on in church, and that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
A clip-on?
A clip-on.
Those are nice.
Yeah. I think
I
that
don't
dead
even-
lady bought it for him.
I don't know who I'm gonna listen to in the morning. I've listened to you for like 6 or 7 years.
Well, this is going to be uncomfortable.
I'm gonna malfunction.
Now, do you have a significant other?
Yeah.
And is he going too?
Actually, he already lives there.
Oh, so you're moving for love?
Yeah.
I've been moving for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for love in
It's
too
moving.
many faces. You can't move for love in too many faces.
I didn't say that. I said all the wrong places. I've been moving for love in all the wrong places.
And then the next line is moving for love in too many faces.
Happy that's going to be a long weekend. How many of you are sad that you have to work?
Over the weekend?
Yeah. By the way, if anybody is, I know it's going to be impossible because most kids are in school, but if you have a kid like between the age of like 5 to, let's say 10, with you, around you, or whatever, can you call us? because I have a question for them. It's just a question. Don't look at me. I want to ask a 10-year-old.
Okay.
It's my new part on this show.
Okay.
All right. By the way, I got an email from my friend Barry I told you about.
Yeah, the guy who thinks you have bad ideas.
Exactly. And remember a long time ago I said, hey, Barry, I really think that we should put together a television show with making over trailer parks.
Right.
Yep.
And, monster trailers, different themes, just really remake over these trailers. And then he wrote me back and he wrote, there's not a audience for this. It's a tiny niche and nobody.
Why are you such an idiot?
Right. Nobody would ever watch
Look down
this.
upon you like you were a stupid moron.
Exactly.
Right. That's why you're in radio, and
I'm a television.
I make superstars.
Movies
out of people.
were made about
right.
me. Probably too much information now. Anyway, whoops. And so I am like, oh wow, sorry. Guess it was a bad idea. So then I just wrote him and I said, look, you know what? Last night on the WB or whatever, there was a trailer park makeover show, and it was really funny. It was really good. And then he just wrote me, and I don't think it's sarcastic because he's kind of one of those flighty guys. He's like, well, I told you that maybe we should look into it.
Oh, he's changing his tune.
Backpedaling.
Now, do you think he's trying to be funny, or do you think... 'cause that's what I hate about email. Because I can't read into sarcasm in email.
Wow, kind of like when you email your cousin when she asks if you're going to the party, not if you're coming. Now you know how it feels.
And she was all hurt and offended. I was like, it was a joke. I'm sure. Not if you're coming is a joke. Okay, anyway. Gosh darn trailer makeover show. It's something I knew that one. Like, that could be my product.
Right.
That's my heart, dude.
Those are my people. Helen's Trailer Park. Duh.
Yep.
I even took photos. Here is Laura Lynn. Hello, Laura Lynn.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
you
Laura
guys
Lynn.
Rule.
We rule.
Hold on. I see what you're calling about. Can you just hold on? Because I got a 7-year-old on the line. So don't ask me that question yet until I take care of this, because that would just be bad. Hey, Tracy.
Uh-huh.
Is your daughter Mary there?
Yeah.
Can I speak with her?
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
Here. Throw on a radio station. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
Fine.
Good. How old are you? 7. You're 7. Mary?
Yeah.
Do you know what Memorial Day is?
No.
No? How is this, you guys? Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get your point.
Yeah, thank you.
I think she's proving it, but
Mary?
Yes.
do you
What?
know how the phone works?
What?
See?
Yeah. What is... why am I talking to her like she's
Yeah, why do you get Monday off of school?
Why are you out of school Monday? Do you know?
Why does mommy yell at daddy?
Does your daddy drink beer?
I don't know.
No? Why do you get Monday off of school?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who else is in your car?
What?
This is like being on American Idol again. Let's go live to Alabama.
Well, it could have been adorable. But do you get what I mean?
Yeah, nobody really knows.
Nobody
why.
really knows. So
I bet a lot of adults don't know. I don't think it's just 10-year-olds.
Well, it's like Christmas.
Right.
Yeah, there's something about a Christmas tree and Noel.
And presents.
Right, exactly. All right, anyway, so my point is, and it was a bad point because it didn't work out, but perhaps take a moment to explain to your kids what Memorial Day is instead of just a vacation. And I'm not being all, uppity.
Explain to them it's a day when there's sales at department stores.
Exactly, especially white sales.
Right.